So I see our mission with Main Street Arts Club in part to make art, artists and the culture within which this all happens more accessible to people. The standard experience of walking into an entirely silent space, and despite the fact that there's no signs up, we usually feel compelled to whisper in these environments, is perhaps not the best way to appreciate art, and at the same time in these environments typically the information that we are afforded is very limited. We're getting the name of the piece, the name of the artist, the year, the medium, but in most instances nothing more than this. And so I felt that the info cards that we attach to these pieces is quite an exciting piece of real estate, and we are able here to give people more to chew on in terms of their understanding of the work and the artists. We have a snippet of the artist's bios, some writing about the piece itself, all of the usual details, and then a QR code which links to our online real estate so that people can really go down the rabbit hole in terms of getting more out of the story. I mean, we often love art for the object in itself, the aesthetic value of it, our immediate reaction to it, but I think more often than not what we're excited about is the larger story, the larger context in which it's created, and also the context in which the artist resides, where they're coming from, and what are their cultural reference points. All artistic endeavor is a patchwork of quotations at the end of the day, and we will draw our quotations from the world around us. Thus, understanding who the artist is and the environment in which they operate, to me, is a pretty fundamental part of enjoying their work. So, hence the overly elaborate info cards. I'm sure that some perhaps more orthodox members of the art community might find this repellent, but I stand by it. I think it will enable people to really get stuck into the pieces.